What's up, guys? It's your boy Darskin, and today we're going to be talking about the new banner that dropped on Attack on Titan. If you guys don't know, it is the Historia banner. If you guys don't know about Historia, she is actually the second best unit in the game, right? Now the reason why she is, if you guys, alright, so like y'all know Levi, right? Y'all know how Levi's the best unit in the game? Well, Levi's the best unit in the game because he has this unique skill called Drive. If you don't know what Drive does, Drive pretty much ramps up your damage every time you attack, right? So Levi attacks 5 times consecutively, and every single time he attacks, it is boosted by a couple of multipliers. I'm not really sure how much. I know the first one's like 4 times, but I'm not entirely sure. So anyways, so pretty much how it works, right? Your first attack will be like 2,000, right? Your second attack will be like 8,000. Your third attack will be like 12,000. Your fourth attack will be like 16,000. And then your fifth attack will be like 20,000. And he does that every time he attacks, right? Now the reason why that's so good is because I just gave you like average numbers. But if we're talking about a max max level 65 Levi, like 20 plus gear, he can hit SP numbers. And what I mean by that is most SPs hit around 30 damage on average. Levi can hit well above 30,000 damage, and don't let him get a crit, because if Levi gets a crit, he's gonna hit for like 40,000, 50,000. I've crit with Levi's SP and it hit for 80,000 damage. So yeah, needless to say, Levi gets really broken late game. Anyways, talking about Historia has that same unique passive or unique skill, and she only does like 200 less damage on attack 1, right? So like late game attack, she'll probably do less damage by like 1,000 or 2,000, but overall she's still very good. Her SP is very good as well. If you guys don't know what her SP does, her SP she actually cuts the legs, arms, and then cuts like down the middle of one Titan. So that's really good for disarming Titans. Like say you have a charge Titan or a jump Titan, or there's a I don't know, you're going against a boss, right? A boss Titan or something like that. Maybe going against Annie, whatever the case may be. Her SP is really good at stopping that Titan from doing anything, because you're gonna cut the legs, you're gonna cut the arms, and then you cut down the middle so you do some damage. Very good SP. I really like her SP. So anyways, now that we've gone over what she does and everything like that for the most part, we can go ahead and get into who is on her banner, how good they are, etc. So there's Jin. Now if you guys don't know, Jin is actually a really good unit. He late game, 20 plus gear, level 65, he hits for like 11,000 and he attacks 3 times. Really good. Ymir is also a good support. She does pretty good damage, nothing crazy though. Jin is a starter unit. He's nothing crazy. He's good for beginning game stuff, but he's not something you would want late game. Bertold is pretty good support as well. I think he's the best 2 AP attacker out of like the supports. Don't quote me on that. I'm not sure, but I think he's the best one. I'm not sure. And then obviously you have Historia on the banner. Now, overall this banner's not crazy good, but it's not too bad, right? The only surefire bad unit is Jean. You don't really want Jean late game. Jin is good, Ymir's a good support, Bertold's a good support. And then Historia is obviously Historia. Going on, there is a Connie event going on right now. There's a Connie event out right now, and if you do grind the event, right? If you grind the event, you can eventually get Connie to a 5-star. Now the thing about this event is, if you use Historia, you get 100% bonus on your medals, and if you use Bertold, you get a 50% bonus. So let's say you get 100 medals. If you brought Historia, you'd get 200 medals. If you brought Bertold, you get 150. So yeah, keep that in mind as well. But as far as the banner goes, and do I think you should summon? I feel like if you don't have Levi, right? If you don't have Levi, Historia is your next best bet. I feel like you should summon. Now, as you guys know, I did summon. I didn't pull her, unfortunately. I'm probably not gonna go back in on it. It's just not worth it. But yeah. But anyways, if you don't have Levi, I say summon. Now, if you do have Levi, don't go for it. It's not worth it. Obviously, you can choose what you want to do. I'm not your parent. But yeah, I feel like this is a banner you should summon on, in my opinion. Historia is the second best unit in the game, borderline first. She's just as good as Levi, pretty much. I think you should go for it. You know, Jin's not a bad choice to add on to the team. Ymir's a good unit to add to the team as well. So yeah, I think you should go for it. Anyways, that's going to be it for this video. Be sure to give it a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new. Comment down below. Tell me what you guys think in the comment section below. That being said, I'll see you guys next time. Peace.